welcome back to Watching Business Incorporated right here on Channels Television. We head to the markets now with Anita Edits.
Yes, good afternoon, Nini. Thank God it's Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. You can take a look at the screen before we tell most of our viewers what really happened at the market. It's green. The market has been fluctuating in between red and the green, which you might call the bear and the bull, which also
but we saw a sustenance from yesterday's close.
Exactly.
Yesterday was a very green day. The market gained more than 1%.
Yeah.
And we see it's running into intraday trading. We hope that it stays that way or even gets better.
The spillover of a green color, and of course we saw the telco giant MTN making that big imprint. Ladi had given some analysis about that market, but now let's talk about the intraday market numbers to viewers all around the world watching. Nigeria stock market, they're still sustaining that positive close, which it closed Thursday's session. It was up by 1.05%, but that intraday slightly at above 0.25%, 0.26%, and it has finally climbed into the 98,000 points. Just yesterday at intraday, we were talking about it being at the 97,000 points, but now it has gradually made its way back into the 98,000 points, and hopefully we just hope that this market, this number would retain into the close of session by 2:30 Nigerian time. Still within the African continent, we see the Johannesburg Stock Exchange Index, 0.47% up at intraday. There you can see there, 80,000 points. That also is going back and forth, but at intraday, the greens had it. Now, let's move over to the other side of the market. Obviously, Egyptian Stock Exchange. Basically, all the markets, the major markets that we track from here across the African continent are in the green session for Friday's trading. Egyptian Stock Exchange 0.43%, 28,750.82, while for Kenya's stock market for Thursday's close, it was just in the green, almost unchanged, but what you might call a positive flat for that market. 101.4 is what it closed Thursday's trading session. Now, let's talk about let's take a review of the last 4 days trading session on the market, where we saw lots of activities there, from earnings reports down to mergers and acquisitions, as well as some the profit-taking and the bargain hunting by investors. And now to give us more details about that, let's bring in analyst for today, Nathaniel Disu, who is a financial analyst with AfroInvest, to give us more on that, on the market. Thank you for joining us, Nathaniel.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Anita. Good afternoon.
Okay, so now, will I say it's been very, very dramatic for the equities market. First of all, around the world, starting off on Monday, where we saw that all the markets being pummeled, but then gradually making a comeback at the same, although Nigeria's stock market was not really exposed to that, but we also saw back and forth. Now, can you give us a review of why this has happened so far into Friday's trading session?
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. So concerning the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the week started on a bearish note. On Monday and Tuesday closed negative, and that's not unconnected with the treasury bills auction that happened in the middle of the week. And like we all know, the current MPR rates has been high, and despite the fact that the treasury bills auction that happened during the week, we saw that there was an oversubscription on all three tenors, but despite that, we've seen that the stop rate for August auction was lower than the stop rate of July auction. So for the July auction, we had the stop rate about 22.9%, but for the auction on the August auction, we had about 21.9%. And also, looking at the subscription, looking at the offer that the CBN gave for July auction and for August auction.
Nathaniel, I'm sure you have lots of information, but okay. Now, just before we let you go, just in 20 seconds, can you give us your outlook for the markets into the close of today's trading session and what to expect for next week?
Okay, so for the today's trading session, it has been bullish so far today, led by Oando and Julius Berger. They've gained about 10% each for the day. So we are likely to say that the market is going to remain closed bullish for the week, and it's going to end on a bullish note for the week. But moving on to next week, we are expecting mix of bargain hunting from next week. Like I said earlier on during the week, the stop rate for the Nigerian treasury bills was much lower than last month, so we are likely to see a kind of allocation from the fixed income market to the equities market. Moving on.
Okay, Nathaniel, thank you so much for that analysis. Of course, our eyes are on the market. Fixed income, equities, crypto, our eyes definitely are on it. Thank you so much for your analysis on our show.
Yeah, thank you, Anita.